proceed to our new lesson today, let's have an activity first. I want you to observe the pictures that I will be presented. Then, I randomly call some of you to guess or share what have you observed to the picture. May I call on Hannah?
Yes, ma'am.
What have you observed to this picture?
Well, I guess it is a Muslim dance where the movement of the women are step in and step out to the bamboos.
Thank you, Hannah. Next picture. May I call on Raiden?
Yes, ma'am.
Same as Hannah's question. What have you observed to this picture?
As what I have observed, ma'am, the girl in front serves as the princess, while at the back serves as the slaves. They just stepped in and out of the sets of the crisscrossed bamboos.
Wow, very well said, Raiden. As what you have observed to the pictures that I showed to you, what do you think our lesson today? Anyone?
Me, ma'am.
Yes, Mary Joy.
Well, as a Muslim ma'am, it is the dance that we always perform when we have a celebration, and that is the singkil dance, or what we call the sayaw sa kasingkil po. That's all, ma'am. Thank you.
Let's give a 3 clap to Mary Joy. So, these pictures that I showed to you are Muslim dance known as singkil. It is often performed at celebratory event. Our topic today is all about singkil. So, boys department, can you read our objective for this day?
Objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student will describe the nature of singkil dance, distinguish the rhythmic pattern of singkil dance, perform singkil dance with grace and proper coordination.
Nature of singkil. Singkil or sayaw sa kasingkil is a famous dance of the Maranao people of Lake Lanao, which was popularized by Bayanihan National Folk Dance Company. The dance consists of multiple dancers who play various roles and consists of 4 movements. First is the asik. Asik is when the umbrella girl or slave with the umbrella is introduced. Next, number 2, the entrance of Putre Gandingan or the princess with her entourage of fan or scarf dancers and Raha Bantugan or what we call the prince. So number 3, Patay, the slower portion of the dance. Number 4, the climax, which is performed to crescendo of the music. So next, singkil dance takes its name from the bells worn on the ankles of the Muslim princess. Perhaps one of the oldest of true Filipino dances, the singkil recounts the epic legend of the darangan of the Maranao people in Mindanao. This epic, written sometimes in the 40th century, tells the fateful story of Princess Gandingan, who was caught in the middle of a forest during an earthquake caused by the diwatas or fairies or nymph of the forest. The rhythmic clopping of crisscross bamboo poles represent the trees that were falling, which she gracefully avoids. Her slave loyally accompanies her throughout her ordeal. Finally, she is saved by the prince. Dancers wearing solemn faces and maintaining a dignified pose, being dancing at a slow pace which soon progresses to a faster tempo, skillfully manipulate a pier or fans which represent the wind that proved to be auspicious. The dancers weave expertly through crisscross bamboos. When performed by ladies of the loyalty of Maranao, The dancer is usually accompanied by a waiting lady who holds a beautifully decorated umbrella over the princess' head wherever she goes. Loyal princesses to this day in the Sulu archipelago are required to learn this most difficult and noble dance. Now let's proceed to rhythmic pattern dance steps of Singkil dance. Part 1. Start the Singkil dance by using hopping and stepping pattern. Climb onto a designated set of bamboos being held horizontally by two men. Continue hopping and stepping pattern on the bamboo to move around while making body and hand movements. Part 2. Enter making slow point steps while a fan in each hand. Using the wrists, yes, move the fan in a variety of ways, including up and down movement, up and down movement, and swirling movement to tell a story. Part 3. Enter and dance to the center of the stage with a fan in both hands and moving your hips and arms. In the center, dance in a stationary position. Move only the hips and arms. Use the fan in both hands to make swirls along the body while continually dancing. The man will begin clicking the bamboos. Move along the bamboos, avoid any of the clicking. Continue this when the male dancer comes out to end the courting aspect of the dance. As we already understand our topic today, I want you to group yourself into 5 and perform the single dance. Each group must have their yells before performing the single dance. So I will give you 20 minutes to prepare and practice your choreography. So these are criteria for judging. Choreography 40%, mastery and synchronization 40%, costume and props 30%, a total of 100%. Time's up. Group 1, the floor is yours. Now, I want a representative each group to share with us what have you learned for today. Thank you, sharers. All of you understand well what is the Singkil all about. As what I have said earlier, the Singkil is a dramatic dance originating in the Philippines, which is often performed at celebratory events. Historically, the purpose of Singkil may have been for royal women to attract potential suitors. Today, it is a popular dance performed at celebrations and festivals. Thank you, class, for your participation today. Now, before we end our class today, we have a short quiz. Get a 1/8 sheet of paper and answer directly by choosing the correct answer or the letter. I will give you 5 minutes to finish the task. Time's up. Pass all your 1/8 sheet of paper to the boys department to Ernie Palalio, and to the girls department is to Miss Mariton Cueme.
As your assignment, research about what is Pangalay dance. what are the different versions of Pangalay dance, write it on the one half sheet of paper, pass it on Wednesday. Goodbye and thank you, class. See you on Wednesday.